I'd like to call this regular meeting of the Cynthiana Board of Commission to order. It is 5:30. I will start with a quick invocation. Join me. Dear Lord, we come together tonight grateful for the opportunity to serve this community. Grant us wisdom in our decisions, compassion, and clarity as we consider what's best for all who call Cynthiana home. Help us to listen well, speak kindly, and work cooperatively. May our actions reflect integrity, fairness, and a genuine commitment to the common good. Amen. First item on the agenda tonight is the Chamber of Commerce update. So, welcome back, James Smith.
Thank you, Mayor and Commissioners. It's good to be back, and it's good to be on this side of the table for a change. I know it's been 11 months since I took over the Chamber of Commerce, and so I wanted to come and give you all a quick update on how well the Chamber is doing and some of the things that we have planned and the things that we've done because of your support to the Chamber. So thank you, first of all, for the support that you give us in your annual budget, and also for the sponsorship of the Breakout Leadership Conference, which we sponsored this past year as well. As a report, we have 65 new Chamber members this year. We've had 65. My goal for the year was 50 new members. I wanted to add one a week for the year and give me 2 weeks off, but we hit 65 last month, and so we're doing well. If we get 5 more, we'll hit 70. It's the most new members I believe the Chamber has ever had, and puts our all-time high in membership at 234, which we had about a month ago. We've since dropped a few members that are no longer in business that won't renew, but we did hit 234 about a month ago. Now, throughout the year, some of the things we've done, I've put out 45 weekly newsletters that empowers businesses with information on what's coming up, some tips for their business, some tools that they can use to improve their business. We've had 10 ribbon cuttings and hopefully one more before the end of the year. We had 160 people to our Breakout Leadership Conference back in March, and our awards banquet, which we had back in January, was at an all-time high. About over 200 people attended that at Ashford Acres. But I did give you a packet there, some information. Some of the key points are on the paper that looks like that. Some of the things that I've already said to you are on there, but also some of the impacts that we have had in the community as well. You can see down at the bottom, our weekly newsletter has gone from 319 subscribers in January to 575 now who are subscribing to our newsletter that comes out every week. And the investment that we have had into the Chamber in terms of dues paid by businesses and sponsorships for events has exceeded over $70,000 this year. So what you all give us as a Chamber and the county gives us, we go out and we pull in dues and we pull in sponsorships to make events like the concert series happen 3 times a year, the awards banquet happens, the Breakout Leadership Harrison County, and all of those great things. I also want to point out to you some things that we have done here recently. One of the things we put together this year is the Cynthiana Business Guide. I've had a couple of people come to me and say, how do I start a business in Cynthiana and Harrison County? So I made a one booklet. I think there are maybe 7 steps in it. Yeah, 8 steps in it for how to start a business. Where do you go to get a city business license? Where do you go to get a county business license? Where do you go to talk to planning and zoning and all these other things that people just don't know when they come up with an idea to say, hey, I want to start a business. Where do I start? Well, we put it together as a guide that's available at the city office, at the city clerk's office downstairs at the county, and also online at our website as a flip book. So if people want to access that electronically, it's there available as well. Also this year, you may have seen our 2025 holiday gift guide around. This has been very, very popular, and it's been around as well. This includes Chamber members who have paid dues and gives shoppers an idea of where to spend their dollars locally. And the last thing I want to point out is you may have seen on Facebook or even in the paper possibly, we were awarded a $5,000 grant from the county out of their opioid settlement funds for a program that we're putting together, and that proposal is in your packet as well. That program is going to be a workforce readiness training program for people who have completed recovery. Studies have shown that people who get jobs and maintain jobs and maintain employment are less likely to fall out of recovery. And so we have put together a program that's going to be a 1 week, half-day sessions, 5 days a week of what we're calling a soft skills boot camp, although we're looking for a better name for that. We're going to train them in personal responsibility, workplace expectations, communications, active listening, time management, conflict resolution, and professionalism. And then we're going to provide 9 months ongoing coaching for them to maintain their employment and try to get back on their feet and not go back to where they were. So that's one of the initiatives that we're going to be working on after the new year. And so I wanted to come and inform you on what all your support of the chamber has led to this year and answer any questions that you all may have about the chamber, the work of the chamber, and what our plans are going forward.
Not a question, but I'm a huge fan of this, the Workforce Readiness Training Program. I think it's very thoughtful.
Thank you.
I have no questions, just to commend your work for the past year. The results are speaking for themselves.
And the newsletters, I personally think are one of the greatest things that ever happened, because I have so many people ask me, what exactly does our chamber do? I've actually printed off some of those letters and have given them, so please keep them coming. James, those is excellent. It gives me something to give them a bite, because the public sometimes, believe it or not, just doesn't get that information. I know that's crazy sounding as much as you do, but it does happen.
Well, one of the things that people don't realize sometimes is that if you are an employee of a chamber member, you're a chamber member. So all 100 city employees are chamber members. So any of them can sign up for our newsletter, or any employee at the hospital or 3M or Bullard can sign up to receive that information straight to their inbox as well. So you can share that with anybody that asks. Tell them to go and sign up, and they can get that as well. Well, I appreciate your support, and thank you all very much.
Thank you for your time. Next on the agenda is the approval of minutes. I will entertain a motion to approve the November 18th regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
I'll second.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Daley.
Yes, motion carries. And next on to legals, John Lair.
Thank you, Mayor. This is second reading of ordinance number 1682, an ordinance amending ordinance 1658 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cynthiana, amending pay grade and salary scale for the Water Distribution Coordinator. Be it ordained by the City Commission of the City of Cynthiana as follows: Section 1, ordinance number 1658, relating to class titles, pay grades, and salary scales for established positions for the City of Cynthiana is amended as it relates to the Water Distribution Coordinator. The grade of the Water Distribution Coordinator is amended from grade 24 to grade 26, as shown on Exhibit A attached hereto and incorporated herein by reference. All other provisions of ordinance number 1658 relating to class titles, pay grades, and salary scales for established positions for the city remain in full force and effect. The ordinance is effective upon approval, passage, and publication as required by law.
I will entertain a motion to approve the second reading of ordinance number 1682.
I'll make that motion, Mayor.
Second.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
ma'am.
Mayor Daley.
Yes, motion carries. John?
Want to do 1683?
Yes.
Okay, this would be the first reading of ordinance number 1683, an ordinance amending section 2-71 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cynthiana relating to the salaries of the mayor and commissioners. by raising the salary of the mayor to $55,000 per year effective January 1st, 2027, and adding the mayor to CERS retirement effective January 1st, 2027. Be it ordained by the City Commission of the City of Cynthiana as follows. Section 1. Section 2-71 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Cynthiana relating to salaries of the mayor and commissioners is hereby amended to read as follows. Section 2-71, effective July 1st, 2001, and annually thereafter, the compensation of elected officials, including the mayor and city commissioners, shall be adjusted by the amount of the increase in the Consumer Price Index during the previous calendar year as determined by the Department for Local Government pursuant to the provisions of KRS 83A.075. Effective January 1st, 2019, the salary of the mayor shall increase to $30,000 per year. Effective January 1st, 2027, the salary of the mayor shall increase to $55,000 per year. Effective January 1st, 2003, the salary of each commissioner shall be the sum of $7,200 per year. The mayor shall receive reimbursement for out-of-pocket expenses incurred while performing his or her official duties to be paid separate and apart from the mayor's salary on a calendar month basis for automobile use for official travel, telephone, office, and administrative expenses. The mileage reimbursement rate shall be the standard mileage rate as published annually by the Internal Revenue Service. The city clerk shall provide a form or voucher for the submission of the expenses. Effective January 1st, 2027, the mayor will be permitted to participate in CERS retirement provided he or she meets all state CERS eligibility requirements. The city commissioners shall each receive reimbursement for out-of-pocket expenses incurred while performing official duties to be paid separate and apart from the commissioner's salary on a calendar month basis for automobile use for official travel, telephone, office, and administrative expenses. The mileage reimbursement rate shall be the standard mileage rate published annually by the Internal Revenue Service. The city clerk shall provide a form or voucher for the submission of expenses. This ordinance shall become effective upon approval, passage, and publication as required by law.
If there's any discussion, we can have that after the motion is approved for the first reading. I'll entertain that motion.
Mayor, I would move approval of ordinance, first reading of ordinance 1683.
I'll second that.
You ready to vote? Okay. Commissioner Slade?
Yes.
Commissioner Quanner?
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples?
Abstain.
Okay. Commissioner Matt Miller?
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley?
I abstain. Motion is approved. Thank you, John.
You're welcome.
On to the mayor's report. I've got several things to go over. Part of that is my Virgie report. Since our last regular scheduled meeting, we have had a downtown committee meeting, a senior citizens meeting, a chamber board meeting, a tourism board meeting. I had a meeting with the leadership of the Harrison Memorial Hospital. Yesterday, myself and Elizabeth Bradwright and Garnet Furnish had a meeting with several of the Central Kentucky representatives for Columbia Gas. And what that was about is following up on the project that was discussed back in the early summer, I believe, for that new pipeline that's going to go under the river that will supply gas to everything on the west side of town. So it is a pretty important project that's moving on very well. This will provide better gas services for everybody on the west side of town, as well as open up the possibility of expansion onto the bypass and that western side where industry is moving now that the business park has been filled. So if anybody has any questions on that project, feel free to contact me. And I have a map of the lines that will be removed and where the new lines will be, or the lines that will be decommissioned. They will not be removed, which was one of my questions. And before there'll be a pre-construction meeting, and I will allow you all to join on that as well, to get more information on that project. I wanted to give a shout out to a couple people in the city and citizens. I think in my very first week in the mayor's office, one of the emails that I received was, Cynthia needs more Christmas decorations, Cynthia needs to do more for Christmas, and I think we've moved in that direction this year. I think if you go through downtown, you'll see more holiday lights than you've seen in the past, and I wanted to thank the people that's helped make that happen, one of them being Sam Lunger, our tourism director, and with the city assistance of Public Works and the Cynthiana Fire Department for their help taking down things and putting up things. I definitely want to shout out their work there. But a citizen, a private citizen, Josh Vest, has been instrumental in helping come up with ideas and providing from his own collection, I guess you would call it, Christmas decorations that are being publicly displayed in town. And so I wanted to take a minute to publicly thank him for that. I want to plug our Christmas parade. It is this Saturday at 5:30. The route will be Main Street up Pike, down Walnut. The Grand Marshal is Julie Lucky, no stranger to anybody in the community. And I want to encourage everyone to come out and join in on those festivities. Another announcement is the lighting of the Christmas tree at the courthouse will be this Friday at 6 o'clock. So several holiday kickoff things going on in the community. The next item I wanted to discuss was 139 East Pike Street. As you know, we've re-put out for a request for proposals and bids for that property. That time for proposals closed on Monday, and so on Monday at 11:15 we opened those bids, and it was just a bid, and so I provided that for all of you all. You can see what the proposal is along with a proposed purchase price. I believe where we are currently with that is we have the option now to accept this proposal and bid as submitted, or to reject this proposal and bid. And rejecting this proposal and bid, and jump in if I'm wrong, John, then we can move into a negotiation phase with that bidder.
Right.
And so I wanted to open those two options to the
Is everybody
commission.
familiar with the appraisal? You had an appraisal.
Yes.
Are the commissioners all familiar with it?
Yes.
So the
So what did he
negotiation,
say?
Huh?
What did he say?
The appraisal.
Oh. So just say sorry.
oh, no, you're fine. I had that question too. So the negotiation would only be with this person at that time, right? If we reject this bid?
I think so. I mean, you put it out for bids and,
Yeah,
you know, you had an appraisal and the bid is obviously way, way, way below the appraisal, so I think you're open to do a negotiation on that if you're inclined to want to.
I'm inclined to negotiate
Yeah.
based on, an appraisal is a fair market value. Unbiased fair market value. And so I think it's just, we would be doing disservice by not negotiating.
I agree completely with you, Commissioner. But we'll also add that this isn't just a simple transfer and sell of property, that we are having stipulations on this, was our plan, to make sure that we can sort of guide this neighboring building to us in a direction that we feel appropriate and best benefiting our downtown business district. Is there any other thoughts? if you'd like
There's a
to
motion, oh, sorry.
make that
I'll
in the
make
form of a motion.
To reject / negotiate.
Is that how the motion needs to be made, to reject?
I couldn't hear what he said.
Is to make a motion to
Do I
reject
just-
and negotiate, and move it
Do I
to
need to
negotiation?
add negotiate in there?
That'd be fine.
Okay, I'll make.
If that's what you're wanting to do, then I
Yes,
think
sir.
that'd be appropriate.
Okay, I'll make a motion to reject the proposal and negotiate said proposal.
Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
Yes.
Mayor Daley.
Yes. Motion carries, and I believe that is the end of my report. We will not be going into an executive session, and we will move right into our Commissioner's report. Commissioner of Public Property and Finance, Commissioner Matt Miller.
Thank you, Mayor. We've got some bills to pay. In the general fund, our bills are $131,220. In the water and sewer fund, bills are $101,831. I make a motion that we pay those bills.
Second.
Commissioner Matt Miller,
Yes.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley.
Yes, motion carries.
Cash in the bank in the general fund, $321,987. Water and sewer fund, $362,136. And the municipal road aid fund, $147,939. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Police Safety, Commissioner Peoples.
Thank you. I'll keep it short. Wanted to, I think I forgot to do this at last meeting, but congratulate Officer Carter on finishing up and graduating, and just letting the public know Officer Tussey will be starting soon, so we're looking forward to that, and I'm looking forward to a smooth process there as well. Other than that, that is the end of my report.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Fire Safety and Emergency Services, Commissioner Slade.
Thank you, Mayor. I don't have much tonight either. Just for information, I've been meeting with the guys at the fire department and the guys and gals at 911. Been meeting with them on shift and individually, just talking about what's going well in our areas of improvement. And I've still got a few to meet on 911. When I've been there, they've been off or they've been in training. But overwhelmingly, everything's positive. You know, we can always improve, and they have good ideas. So that's been really nice. And then just, you know, you're gonna hear me say this, let's be thinking about creative ways. We're gonna have to address Station 2. And I've been doing some research on my own, grant opportunities, some financing there, but we've got to get on that. You know, 20 years ago would have been the best time to do it. Now it's the second best time to do it today. So, but just keep that at the forefront of your minds. And that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner of Public Utilities and Works, Commissioner Connor.
I've got very little too, Mayor. I want to make a motion to authorize to change the job title of Jordan Fletcher from Equipment Operator to Distribution Operator 1.
I second.
that. Sorry.
I third. You second.
Yeah, it's all yours.
Commissioner Connor,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peoples,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes.
Commissioner Matt Miller.
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley.
Yes. Motion carries. Before adjournment, I did forget one thing. Next Wednesday, and this is my reminder to the commission as well as my invite to Georgetown's paper, we will be having the groundbreaking at the fire training facility on Seabiscuit Wednesday at 2 o'clock. That is a joint project with the city and county, a facility to be used not just for the city fire but county fire, with plans to expand to be a facility that our police department can use, the sheriff's office can use, things that water distribution guys can eventually use as well. The plan is to become a very comprehensive safety training facility, and we're very excited to do that groundbreaking. So again, that is next Wednesday, the 10th at 2 o'clock. And Bullard will be there as well to make a special announcement, and I will say no more. Anything else for the good of the city?
I'd like to give
What
us-
time did you say that was next Wednesday? 2. Thank you.
I would like to give a shout out to my public works guys. Mother Nature gave us our first drop of snow, and we really hit that really well, and the plow on the pickup truck was a huge help. It allowed us to do a lot of different areas that are smaller size, much quicker. So that has been a blessing in itself to get that. It's already benefited us.
Green Street is also looking nice.
Um,
I know you were getting.
If there is nothing else, I will entertain a motion of adjournment.
So move.
Second?
Commissioner Carter,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Slade,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Peebles,
Yes, ma'am.
Commissioner Matt Miller.
Yes, ma'am.
Mayor Daley.
Yes, motion is approved and meeting is adjourned.
Smoke.
It is.